morning on a misty airfield north of Cincinnati. The quiet is broken by a small airplane on a mission of love. This is John and Ethan's tale, a tale of fathers and sons, a tale of teaching and learning, an individual tale shared by thousands. Most days, you'll find John Quimby tied to papers, phones, and computers. As an IBM project director, his life is full of long days of meetings and deadlines. That's why weekends are reserved for family.
3, 2, 1, go!
Was that 2-1 me?
John, Michelle, Ethan, and Aiden look forward to time together and supporting John and Ethan's tale of passion.
Winds means we'll have a good wind, a tailwind.
Me and my dad rescue dogs. We just help them get to into new homes where they can be safe and play, not be put down, and have a good family that takes care of them.
On the way down, how many we got?
3.
3. Right.
Like thousands across the country, John and Ethan volunteer their time flying rescue missions for Pilots and Paws.
The Pilots and Paws group, what they do is they have rescues that post, and they say, here's the dog, here's the size, here's the dates, and pilots log on, and then they just organize the logistics, and you either meet ground people on the other end, or you actually get to meet the people that are adopting the dog, which is really that's the payoff. That's fun to see that.
That'll be that route right there, okay?
John and Ethan found a posting for Jenny, an abandoned collie who needs a ride to her forever family.
We're good. We can roll it out.
He knows how to pre-flight the airplane and pull out the airplane.
1, 2, 3. Straight up.
He's starting to learn about how to navigate, and he's learning the things that I learned when I was a kid.
That's another part of this tale. John learned to fly at Ethan's age from his father, a bonding passion passed from father to son, from father to son.
Butler County traffic, Archer 8092, Echo turning crosswind, 11.
When it's quiet and it's all dialed in and there's no crazy winds and you're just flying along and everything's working, it's very peaceful.
Have a cool morning.
You appreciate the beauty of nature when you're flying too. You have a perspective that driving by at 75 miles an hour you don't appreciate in a car.
I'm co-pilot practically, and I also help with the GPS and see where we're gonna go, and I steer the airplane when my dad has to talk to people.
We're tracking for ETA 40 minutes, so
Yeah, he'll fly a little bit of every trip. I think as kids look at who they're going to become, you know, having something like this that combines something interesting like flying and the dog rescue, I think it makes them better kids, better people.
Say hi, this is Jenny.
The dog's usually scared when you pick it up because it's been through a lot. So if you walk it around and pet it and reassure it, it'll be happier.
Want to go on airplane? Oh, by meeting your owners.
Here you go.
Jenny is on the final leg of her journey, from abandonment to shelter to foster home to her forever home in northern Kentucky. John and the other pilots volunteer their time, airplanes, and gas.
A couple $100 worth of gas is a small price to pay, especially when you know the dogs get adopted. I mean, that's the sad story about the dogs that we fly, is most of them are 24 hours away from getting put to sleep, so. If there's places like getting into West Virginia or getting into eastern Kentucky, places that are difficult to drive to, we can bop down in an hour, pick up a dog that might take a half a day for somebody to drive down. That dog, in a lot of cases, would have been put to sleep.
Best part of every flight for both John and Ethan, is meeting the new family on the other end, seeing the faces, knowing their new friend is going to a good home.
You see the dog, your new dog? Look how neat you're Want to take her for a walk? Yeah.
And John makes sure there's always a reminder of the lives he and Ethan have touched.
We always try to do that just to have a little memory of the dogs that we move. Other people can see it and realize that, you know, we're just regular people. There's lots of guys out there sitting there with an airplane that could just as easily be doing it, and the pictures make it real. I mean, there's a balance though, right? You can't fall in love with every single dog that you fly, because if you did, you'd adopt everyone.
Walking your new dog.
There's one rescue Ethan will always remember. It was his first, and it will forever be part of his tale.
It was our first Pilots and Paws thing, and Marcy was there, and she was really, really scared, and so I took her for a walk and played with her. And when we were at the airport that we were dropping her off at, I was really sad because I didn't want to leave her. So I convinced my family that I wanted her a lot, and we got her because she was special in my heart.
And because of Pilots and Paws, Marcy is spending her life happy and loved with her forever family.
Doggy massage.
Just like Jenny, who's spending her first night with her forever family. And next weekend, John and Ethan will take to the sky again to make new furry friends, connect them to their forever families, and share new tales.
Ours is really a tale of spending time with the boys while I get to do something I love, flying, and we get to save dogs at the same time. It's about as good as it gets.